Something major is unfolding deep inside America's defense industry. Across the country, missile factories are operating at full capacity, new radar facilities are rising from the ground, and production records that stood unbroken for decades are now being shattered. This is not routine modernization, it's a fundamental shift in how the United States prepares for the conflicts of tomorrow. So what's driving this surge, and what does it reveal about the world we're heading into? According to multiple U.S. defense insiders, 2026 marks a turning point. Lockheed Martin has reached the highest missile output in its history, producing more than 600 Patriot Advanced Capability 3 missile segment enhancement interceptors in a single year. To put that into perspective, this level of production surpasses Cold War-era benchmarks and reflects a move away from peacetime manufacturing toward full-scale mobilization. The momentum doesn't stop there. Lockheed Martin has also secured a multi-billion-dollar contract to deliver nearly 2,000 additional PAC-3 MSE interceptors to the U.S. Army and allied nations. Defense officials describe it as the largest single Patriot missile agreement ever signed, signaling a dramatic acceleration in missile defense readiness across the Western alliance.
Patriot missile capabilities, strategic context. The PAC-3 MSE interceptor is widely regarded as the sharpest spear in America's air and missile defense arsenal. Designed to counter an increasingly complex threat environment, it can intercept short-range ballistic missiles, advanced cruise missiles, aircraft, and even emerging hypersonic threats. Each missile costs well over $4 million, but its unmatched precision, hit-to-kill technology, and proven combat reliability make it one of the most trusted defensive weapons on Earth. For the United States and its partners, ramping up production isn't just about stockpiling hardware. It's about preparing for a future where missile threats are persistent, rapid, and global. Defense media reports indicate that demand is surging from both Europe and the Indo-Pacific. Nations such as Poland, Japan, and Taiwan are rapidly expanding their Patriot networks in response to rising geopolitical tensions. At the same time, the U.S. Army is working to rebuild its own inventories after years of foreign military sales and operational deployments. In short, these factories are no longer serving just America. They are sustaining an entire alliance architecture. Behind the scenes, Lockheed Martin's missile plants are undergoing their own transformation. Insiders reveal that AI-based quality control systems and high-speed automation are now embedded throughout the production process. Every seeker head, guidance unit, and propellant stage is manufactured with spacecraft-level precision. Technicians describe a production line where robotics handle micrometer-level tolerances, while skilled human craftsmanship ensures reliability. Each interceptor is rigorously tested to survive extreme heat, vibration, and acceleration before being cleared for operational use.
Radar expansion, next-generation detection. Missiles are only one half of the equation. Detection is the other. At the same time as missile production accelerates, another major American defense contractor has begun construction on a new radar manufacturing facility in Massachusetts. Valued at more than $50 million, the site will focus on producing next-generation sensors for the U.S. Army's lower-tier air and missile defense sensor, or LTAMDS. This radar is designed to replace the aging Patriot radar system, offering 360-degree coverage, vastly improved sensitivity, and the ability to track faster, smaller, and stealthier threats simultaneously. Defense analysts say LTAMDS will dramatically shorten detection-to-intercept timelines, giving U.S. and allied forces a decisive edge against advanced missile attacks. Together, these missile and radar investments signal the dawn of a new industrial era in American defense manufacturing. After years of supply chain disruptions, labor shortages, and political hesitation, the Pentagon has clearly shifted gears. The focus now is speed, scale, and self-reliance, producing advanced weapons not just for warfighting, but as a visible demonstration of technological dominance. And this buildup is not happening in isolation.
HIMARS, the other half of America's arsenal. While Russia expands its war industry at an unprecedented pace, the United States has made it clear it will not sit back. From once quiet assembly lines to sprawling missile factories, America is now mass-producing one of its most feared battlefield systems, the High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, better known as HIMARS. Originally built in limited numbers for precision strikes, HIMARS proved devastating during the war in Ukraine. Its ability to destroy command centers, ammunition depots, and armored formations with near-surgical accuracy fundamentally changed modern land warfare, and Washington took notice. Over the past 2 years, the global defense landscape has shifted dramatically. Russia's massive rearmament program forced the U.S. and its allies to accelerate production of critical systems. For the United States, the answer came in 3 words: High Mobility Artillery Rocket System. In 2025, Lockheed Martin launched a major industrial expansion, doubling HIMARS production capacity. New assembly lines were activated, supplier networks expanded, and logistics chains modernized to deliver dozens of launchers per month. Each HIMARS launcher carries 6 GPS-guided rockets capable of striking targets over 80 kilometers away. When paired with the upcoming precision strike missile, that range extends beyond 160 kilometers. The U.S. Army's objective is clear: build a ready reserve powerful enough to deter large-scale conflict anywhere from Eastern Europe to the Indo-Pacific.
Strategic shift, manufacturing at scale. But this surge isn't just about numbers. America's push to mass-produce HIMARS symbolizes a deeper strategic shift, a move away from slow, bureaucratic procurement cycles toward wartime-level manufacturing speed. Under the Pentagon's new Build Defense at Scale initiative, traditional defense giants are now working alongside emerging tech startups to modernize supply chains and restore the industrial strength last seen during the Cold War. The message to adversaries is unmistakable. The United States will not be outmatched in firepower, technology, or production capacity. The next generation of HIMARS is already undergoing testing. These systems are lighter, faster, fully digital, and designed for seamless integration with autonomous drone reconnaissance and battlefield networks. Meanwhile, allied nations across Europe and Asia are lining up to acquire HIMARS units, turning the system into one of America's most exported and influential battlefield assets. Because in modern warfare, victory is no longer about who fires first, it's about who can sustain the fight. As global tensions continue to rise, American production lines are running day and night, forging the next generation of deterrence. From missile defense interceptors and advanced radar systems to precision rocket artillery, the United States is rebuilding its military-industrial base for a more dangerous and unpredictable world. The message is clear: America will not be outpaced, it will not be outgunned, and it is preparing not just for today's conflicts, but for the wars that haven't started yet. So what do you think? Is this surge in missile, radar, and artillery production a stabilizing force or a warning sign of something much bigger ahead? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, tap that subscribe button, and stay tuned for our next deep dive into the top 5 air defense systems in the world. Until next time, stay informed.